if you do this, then you'll find that you're focusing on the things that are the most important. And if you go to the 4 disciplines of execution, they say choose a WIG, a wildly important goal, and then put all of your effort into that so you don't get distracted. This to me is a little bit more evolved version of that. What are OKRs and how can they help you to achieve more than MBO, which was Peter Drucker's Management by Objective, or SMART goals, which was kind of all the rage a while ago. That's specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound goals for setting goals. This stuff has helped our business tremendously. A lot of it comes from John Doerr's book, Measure What Matters, which is a fantastic book, and Stephen R. Covey's 4 Disciplines of Execution. And it's kind of the OKR stuff. John did a speech for Google. He worked under Andy Grove, and Grove had one of the most successful campaigns against Motorola in the 80s for ownership and control of the microprocessor industry, and won through a thing called Operation Crush, which you should read about if you ever get a chance. But John worked for Andy Grove at that time, and basically this is all the way that Andy grew Intel and the way that he won that battle against those guys. And then John did a speech in 1999 for Google, which Google was the 18th search engine to come on the market. But because Larry Page had such a fantastic algorithm in his PageRank algorithm, he was able to do great things. But without this OKR system, which stands for Objective and Key Results, and Larry actually is on John's book saying specifically that I credit this with Google growing to 50,000 employees and being as successful as it is. So it's stuff that actually works amazingly. So OKRs are objectives and key results. Objectives are the thing that you want to accomplish, and key results are the specific steps that you're going to take to achieve the objective. And so with a football team, this is the example that Doerr uses. I think it's a good one. The owner who sits above the general manager wants money, basically. So the owner communicates to the general manager, hey, I want to make money for the owners. So that becomes his objective. And then he defines what is going to determine whether I do that or not. So the words that you typically put after the objective is as measured by. So it's objective as measured by key results. When you achieve these key results, and there shouldn't be more than 3 to 5, when you achieve these key results, you should achieve this objective. If you do not achieve the objective by achieving the key results, then you chose bad key results. Okay? So in this case, it's make money for the owners as measured by 1, win the Super Bowl, 2, fill the stands to 88%. So that's the general manager's objective and his key results. Notice that his key results then trickle down to his head coach, win the frickin' Super Bowl, and to his head of PR, fill the stands to 88%. So then they're going to determine key results that, when achieved, will hopefully cause them to make this happen, right? Now, you want, ideally, these people to participate in determining their key results up as well. So it's a collaborative process. It typically should be 50% top down and 50% bottom up. But if you do this, then you'll find that you're focusing on the things that are the most important. And if you go to the 4 disciplines of execution, they say choose a WIG, a wildly important goal, and then put all of your effort into that so you don't get distracted. This to me is a little bit more evolved version of that. But think about that then. So he's going to say, okay, head coach, I need to win the Super Bowl. Great. What are my key results? If I do these 3 things, and achieve them, then I should be able to win the Super Bowl. 200-yard game passing attack, be the 3rd ranked defense in the NFL, 25-yard punt return average. I think that'll help me win the Super Bowl. So you go over to head of PR, and they say, I got to fill the stands to 88%, hire 3 colorful players, get 2 Monday night games, and 3 highlight key players. So if I can do those things, I'll achieve that. Then they're going to pass it down to their direct reports, right? So they're going to say, okay, I need a 200-yard game passing attack. I'm going to give that to the offensive coordinator. And they're going to say, okay, well, I need 75% pass completion to make that happen. Third-ranked defense in the NFL, that's going to go to defense, right? So I'm going, each of my key results, as I pass down from here to here to here, they're going to the person who is most likely to be able to make it happen, who's going to take ownership of the key results. They're going to adopt the objective that's one of the key results of the person that they're direct reporting to, and then they're going to define key results that will help them achieve that, right? You can see how it kind of percolates up, and it's really cool. So now they're gonna have that as their key result. They're gonna have that, objective. That is their objective. 25-yard punt return is their objective, and they've got key results to achieve that. Over on the PR side, PR director, she says, okay, I need to hire 3 colorful players. That's my scouts objective. I need to get 2 Monday night games. That's going to go to my news staff. I need to highlight key players. That's going to go to my publicity agent. Now, all of these folks have objectives that, if achieved, will result in the key results of their direct superior achieving their objective, which will ultimately pass up to the owner.